Hi kids, welcome to Bible Basics. Today we are going to be talking about Esther and her bravery. We are going to make a triangular shape that is the Hamantash. We are also going to be making a noisemaker. Please do not drive your parents crazy with this. They might be upset with me if you do. These noisemakers are part of a celebration that Jewish people have called Purim. By reading the story of Esther, they make a lot of noise when the villain Haman's name is said. So that way, Haman is drowned out. So I hope you guys have fun and have had a wonderful week. All right, kids, so let's see what is in our bag today. And remember, we've got a couple things that we're going to be making today. So, what in the world have we got here? Miss Kris has put paper plates in our thing again, and some hard pinto beans. Why in the world? Let's see. Oh, and Miss Lee gave us these. These are the Hamantash, the dessert for the celebration of Purim. So, okay, let's get started. So first, I'm going to get some of this stuff out of the way. So that's our noisemaker. And our noisemaker. Okay, so first we are going to make the Hamantash. And so we're going to color the inside, and then we're going to make it into a triangle, and then we're going to color the outside, and then we're going to put these really cool butterflies and hearts and stuff on the outside to make it pretty. Okay, give me just a minute and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is color the inside. So just color the inside of the triangle as opposed to the whole one side of the plate. And you can color it whatever color you want to color it. Okay, so then we have a triangle drawn out for you on the outside, so that way it's easier to fold. So I'm going to fold it like this, and fold it again, and then fold it again. So that way you can see a little bit of the inside of the Hamantash. Okay, so now we are going to glue it together. It's not wanting to come out. There we go. We want to make sure we get it good and glued down. And you might, so we're going to work on this craft, let it kind of glue itself down, get stuck down. Then we're going to start working on our noisemaker. Remember, do not drive your parents crazy with this next project that we're going to work on. So we're going to set it over there and let it dry. You might even try some tape instead of the glue. Depends on how quickly you want to do that one. So I'm going to let it set over here and dry, and then we will start working on the noisemaker. Okay, so we're going to work on our noisemaker. So this is going to be the outside of our noisemaker. And so we're gonna color it or decorate it however you want to. So we can draw maybe a heart, or maybe a cloud, or, ooh, I know what we're gonna draw. We are going to draw a Hamantasch, a triangle. And so after I get through drawing on the top of it, then I'm going to color it in. I'm gonna make another cloud just so that way. And then right there. Okay, so I'm gonna start coloring it in. Give me just a second and I'll have it all colored in. Okay, so I have gotten my stick for my noisemaker colored, and I've gotten most of both of the outsides designed. So I'm gonna finish coloring this one right here. And like I said, now the triangles I brought in from the Hamantasch. But as far as the rest of it, just design it however you want to. Just be as creative as you want to. If anybody wants to use tape on here, if they really like tape and they want to use tape on here, they can do that too. Omri. Sorry, Omri, I know you love tape, so I just have to talk about the tape. Sometimes with this stuff, the tape is easier. So then I put the beans in the middle of it. That's what's gonna make our noise. And then I am going to glue put glue all the way around the outside of this. And I know I was joking, but if you need to use tape on some of this, it's really okay. Now, if you want to use the glue, just make sure you got enough on there, but make sure that you don't put so much on there that it makes it a mess. Okay, so I just put the edges together. And one thing that I've learned with glue, if you kind of pull it together and push it, that it makes it kind of tacky and it seems to stick better. So do that. And then we are going to put our stick on there. Give me just a second and I'll be right back. You have to have a stick on your noisemaker. So let's put it on the side with all of the Hamantasch. So I'm gonna let that dry. And I'll set that to the side, let it dry, and we'll look at it here in just a second and see if that has dried. But in the meantime, our Hamantasch, other Hamantasch over here, has gotten to dry. So you can still see the inside of it, but it's good and stuck down. So I am going to color it real quick. Then we're going to decorate it, and then we're going to look at our last item. So give me just a second and I'll be right back. So we have our Hamantasch folded, glued, colored, and then we have all kinds of butterflies and hearts and daisies that we can glue and decorate however you see fit. I've got this one done, but I'm just gonna leave this however, so that way you will not be copying what I'm doing. That way you can use your own creativity and make it your own Hamantash. So, now, Miss Lee put these in our bags too. So, during the COVID pandemic, we have all had to figure out different ways to live and be strong in our own little ways and do the best that we could to just get through it. So I don't know if any of y'all remember this. You may be too young, but when the pandemic first came out, there was a scarcity. Ask your parents what that means, of toilet paper. So the top of this medal is a roll of toilet paper. I love it. It is so cool. So as you are doing your craft projects this week, think about how brave Esther was and think about how brave you all have been. And one more thing. We have got in your bag an actual Hamantash, and it looks so good, and it smells really good. So as you go through your week, do not let bad things, villains, get in your way of being happy and positive and loving. So, Hamantash. Bye, kids.